Madame Turner.
My name is Elizabeth Davidson.
Aaron Franklin.
Mr. Tregetz.
Definitely, I found it really informative. It helped me because it made me think of some little things that I can do in my class to make sure everyone feels included. It also helped me be more aware for having conversations in my class with students. And we actually had a very interesting discussion the next day in my French class about the use of pronouns and what different languages approach that and how language is evolving. So I found it very useful.
Yes, I would recommend that the workshop is taught in other schools, mainly because I found it very eye-opening, revealing. I found it very powerful, particularly because students who have gone through issues surrounding gender identity were able to share their stories, and as a teacher I was able to get a perspective that I hadn't held before.
Yes, I would. I think it's valuable for all teachers, students to hear, whether they already feel this way or not. It's just important to emphasize it and let everybody know where we're all coming from.
Sure. I mean, I think every student has to feel welcome in the classroom, and using terminology that's appropriate is really important in today's classroom.
For me, it was the specific strategies. Because it just gave me some ideas, not just presenting the information was important for me to understand because I didn't know a lot, so that helped me, but then knowing specific things I could do in my classroom from people that had experiences in the class really helped me be aware of what I could do.
I would say the most important thing, or one of the most important things I learned, was the idea of being aware of what students are going through surrounding gender identity issues. In some cases, I've had a sense of students having, maybe an issue with their identity, but I didn't necessarily always know what to do or who to go to or what kind of support I could offer that student. And by finding out the sorts of things that students go through certainly allowed me to, have a better relationship with them and to try and be more sensitive and aware of what they're going through.
I think understanding the terminology to be used in the classroom and to make sure you use what terminology in what situation makes every student feel welcome, and if you're not using the right terminology, then I think it makes it very difficult for a student to feel welcome in the classroom.
She keeps me warm.
It's hard for me to know. I felt like it was a really good overview of the topic, probably even knowing more. For me, it made me go and try and learn more, to know more, because it was an overview. But I feel information is power, so the more information we have, the more we can open the dialogue with our students and be aware of ways that we can celebrate diversity and make sure people feel included in our classes.
Well, I would say including maybe going into more detail about issues that students face. Also, maybe discussing the idea of success stories. So the idea of there are students who have successfully transitioned from one gender to another, or they're on their way. And I think it would be helpful for students to know that if they have kind of the same sort of issues, that there are resources out there for them. So definitely by highlighting the kinds of resources that are available in schools for teachers to make use of, as well as students to make use of, I think that would be very helpful.
I thought everything was well done. There was a slide about what you can do, further steps, and it was just a lot of bullet points of what you can do, I think, as a teacher to make everyone in your classroom comfortable, and just maybe some more examples or pushing that further, whether it's even maybe role-playing, get some students involved to see how that would actually look like or how it would play out in a situation in your classroom so you feel most comfortable, something like that.
I don't think anything else needs to be included. I think teaching the proper terminology would be great, and that's it.